And you're worried about your money when President-elect Donald Trump takes office. There is some fear out there. Stewart Welch, though, from the Welch Group, joins us to explain how you actually can make money like Trump under a Trump presidency. Good to see you this morning.
Morning, Mike.
There is a bit of a fear out there about what could happen, whichever administration took over. So I guess so fears have unsettled some. They've been settled somewhat. They've settled down a little bit, right?
Well, I think one thing that's happened is, the Dow's hit 19,000. It's an all-time high. So you've seen a big move since the election, and a lot of positive things. Here's kind of an interesting statistic. If you go back to 1928, and you look at all the cases where a party took over both the White House and Congress, they controlled everything. The market has gained on average almost 17% in the next 12 months.
Okay.
So, and we're seeing some of that happening right now with the market reaching all new highs. Also, Trump said he's going to spend $1 trillion in infrastructure. That's going to be huge for the economy. It's going to should create millions of jobs. Those are good paying jobs. Those people are going to turn around and pay income taxes. So I think there's a lot to be positive.
Well, obviously, there are checks and balances in place, so he can't just implement everything he wants to do. But some of the things he wants to implement, a lot of the Republicans in office are for. Talk about some of those and the impact they can have on us trying to make money.
Well, I think the first thing is he's talking about cutting taxes. So when you cut income taxes, that's going to put more money in people's pockets. They're going to turn around and spend that. Again, that's going to be good for American corporations. When you talk about small businesses, when you cut taxes on small business owners and you cut regulations, that's a very optimistic outlook for them. They're going to tend to expand their operations and do more and do more hiring. So I think when you put all of that together, it's very positive for the stock market.
Right.
So you want to make money like Trump. I think the way to do it is to go back and invest in U.S. corporations, and you can do it through your 401k. You do it through your IRA. You do it through your personal investing accounts.
All right, but there is a downside too, particularly if the economy does start to heat up. Well, then we're going to see prices go up, right?
Yeah, I think, Mike, when you look at what happened under Obama, what you had was an economy that was growing but very slowly. That was actually like fertilizer for the stock market, great for the stock market. I think what's going to happen here, you're going to see the economy ramp up faster. When you do, you're liable to see inflation. You're liable to see rising interest rates. That's bad for bonds. That's going to create headwinds for bonds. So you want to be more careful. You want to shorten your maturities. You want to raise your quality of your bonds. So whether you're in a bond fund, you want to double check that. Make sure you're not in a long bond fund, but in a more short bond fund. And also, I think there's going to be a disconnect between all this infrastructure spending and the income tax that's going to come back from it. So you're going to see a rising national debt, and that's probably where they're going to begin to try to hook him.
Yeah, we don't want that. All right, Stewart Welch, thank you very much. Appreciate it.